Hello and welcome everyone back to the Dumbass class with me, the DyslexicGamer, as we carry on our playthrough of BattleTech. Now, quick disclaimer, we have moved, I did a mission, unfortunately, and OBS decided that it hated me and it was going to make my life miserable. Luckily, I did notice it about halfway through the episode. So, I mean, that's kind of crappy. But at the same time, I did notice it. So, yeah. We got ourselves a Griffin. We also got ourselves a Shadow Hawk 2D. It was fucking horrible. It had like 500 armor. I mean, look at our Shadow Hawk, 800. This is low armor. I've got the Shadow Hawk up to 1000. I mean, don't get me wrong, it doesn't pack much of a punch, but it has more armor. I just got rid of it. I sold it. No point. It was never going to be in our arsenal, so meh, fuck him. So now we have another contract. I flew to another system to save a bit of time, so let's go and do that. And hopefully OBS will bless me, the machine spirits will not despise me, and things will be good. So as we can see here, I have leveled some people up. Decker now has breaching shot. Yeah, Decker now has breaching shot, as does Glitch. So this is very good, very, very good. I would like another heavy mech before we do the next mission. With one 60-ton mech, I personally don't think that's good enough. I would like either two 60s or a 65 would be just like, oh. Who's going in the quick draw? Well, to be Behemoth. Ready to deploy. I have to admit, this game causes me so many problems from a recording standpoint, but it's such a good game. I really, really, really like this game. My personal playthrough is a bit further than, well, actually it's a lot further than where we are now, and I just really, really enjoy it. The story is not great. Use your imagination with the story and put in your own dialogue. You know, read the game's dialogue and go, well, that's dumb. She should be saying this, and make it better. Don't. We are against pirates, so don't make it ruin your experience. It's not a good story. Yeah. Cripple the enemy. But it is a good game. Like, the actual game mechanics and everything within it, really fun, really enjoyable. Moving out. So I found something that if you pull along, you can get everyone just to go to their max. I mean, you don't get to pick where they go, but it's a bit simpler. Let's go. Okay, so we've got 3 mediums. Let us see. I don't think they're in range of us. So what we're going to do... I thought there were 3 mediums. We're going to reserve, so we can all go at once. Okay. Let's reserve again. I want to see if they've got any 2s, or if they've got any 1s. Well, actually, we wouldn't know if they had any 1s. 1s are normally vehicles. At this stage in the game anyway. If they had a 1 at this stage in the game, I would probably shit myself. Because an assault mech, depending on which one it is as well, an assault mech can kill a small or medium mech quite easily. I honestly, I don't know what happened yesterday.
Vehicle trash.
You know, it was like 12 frames per second. I've done nothing different today. Except from... Although, actually, I did change recording softwares yesterday. So I recorded 2 series, and one I use XSplit, one I use OBS. That might have been it.
Enemy detected.
Huh. I might have to remember that for the future. You're gonna brace. Because... Well, there's no enemies on screen.
Waiting for orders.
And we'll probably do what we did this time. And just... let the enemy come
Got it.
to us. Especially if they have vehicles. I would rather go up against mechs than vehicles. Later on you do get like
Ready for order.
a demolisher tank with two AC-20s. That's oh, I forgot I've still got the jump jets on him. Yeah, with 2 AC-20s. That's fucking scary. I mean, when you've got heavy mechs, when you've got 2s and 1s, you can survive it. You know, it's not shit yourself scary. But at this stage in the game, yeah, 2 AC-20s. That's a mech dead. Right, we're gonna reserve again.
Waiting for the shot.
Now the enemy will probably have reinforcements. I can't imagine that they've got
Ready for orders.
a single lance. Kintaru, you move up, please.
Additional enemies detected.
Okay. I don't know what you... This had best not all be vehicles, otherwise... Oh, destroyed the structures? Okay, there should be... I hope there's some good stuff here. If not, this is going to be a bit of a...
All weapons committed.
Because I took 3 pieces, and we get like 120,000,
Enemy
I
unit
think.
destroyed.
Or actually it might be less than that. Can't remember.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Sprint please. This is a little bit...
Sprinting.
It's actually a bit odd that we encountered the enemy so soon, and that they're so spread out. Oh, turrets. Turrets are... So, here goes
Orders.
targeting priorities in this game. Vehicles, turrets, mechs. I shit you not. The game makes out as if vehicles are nothing to worry about. They are. Be very scared of them. They don't suffer from heat issues. They don't... Yeah, they don't suffer from heat issues, so they can literally fire a triple PPC every single round. They're terrifying. Turrets, again, they don't have heat issues, so they can fire their weaponry constantly. Which, again, is terrifying. Oh, really?
Good to go.
So don't listen to the game. Don't go, oh well, you know,
No shooting.
we'll deal with the mechs. Then we'll deal with the turret. The vehicles are last. No. Focus fire on the vehicles. Especially later on, where the vehicles are meant to go up against... Yeah, assault mechs, basically. That's what the vehicles are going up against. So they've got full armour. No, full armour. So they've got like... Was it like 800 armour? 600? A medium mech.
Take this.
So yeah, don't take them lightly. They're not... The game makes them out to be this meh. They deal with them quickly. do not get caught out. No, we can't. Oh, actually, ooh, Your jump jets are actually quite good, yes. Bring your jump jets over
Engaging
here.
jump jets.
Light sniper turret. It's light, so it's okay. If it was a heavy turret, I would be more concerned. Oh, Kintaru's. I may have to drop his weight and add in that extra heatsink, like what Glitch has got.
Engaging target.
It depends. I really like the Kintaru's,
Enemy unit destroyed.
but we will need to go to heavy mechs.
Yes, Commander.
Medium mechs just don't cut it. So if the enemy is bringing in heavy mechs and you're bringing in medium mechs, you are at a distinct disadvantage. So the way to get the advantage, always bring in heavy mechs. 90... Ooh. Yeah, because what, they're 25 damage each? So 100 damage. Yeah. Yep. And we need to do 97. Ah, we've got so much heat to use, it's fine. Make sure it dies.
That turret is gone.
And I haven't found a mech yet that I like enough to make a dedicated gunboat, essentially. So I think the Trebuchet is... it doesn't have enough, really. Kintaru, I know you're on a desert world, but still.
Engaging target.
Actually, that one's not too bad. Medium laser. Yeah.
I hear ya.
And now I can't remember what I was talking about. Oh well. Never mind. I can't actually have you jump. If you jump, that will be quite sad. So, come here.
Uh-huh.
And fire one rocket. Why not? I'm not even sure if... Has Kintaru got... I'll have to check how many...
Roger that.
I'll have to
Firing
check
on
to
target.
see how many ammo, how many SRM
Bye-bye.
ammos they've got. If they've got 2 each, I might just remove one and put an extra heatsink.
Receiving you.
You are really slow. But the thing is, all you've got is an AC-20 and a medium laser. I really can't take... I may have to take his jump jets off. That might be the answer.
Confirmed.
Remove his jump jets, he gets an extra ton to play with. But he does... It cripples your maneuverability. And I really wanted him to be able to jump over and behind other mechs and then shoot them in the back with the AC-20. That was the idea. But he just doesn't have the weight. It's the issue with 50-ton mechs. You know, and medium mechs altogether.
Orders.
Later on, they just don't have enough stuff for you to... Sure. For you to properly...
On the move.
keep up with the game, because what the game will do is it will add more mechs, which is sad, but its idea is, okay, if we add more mechs, we can then make it tougher for... Oh, you haven't got... Yeah. We can make it tougher for the player. It's not my favourite way of doing things.
Copy that.
I would rather the AI be smarter, but what the AI will do is
Vehicle down.
it will pack weaponry onto its mechs, and then it will have lighter armor. So you have the choice between, okay, I can go heavier armor, okay, If I go with heavy armor, if I go with heavier armor, I can't have as much firepower. So then you're in this battle with the AI over who can do the most DPS, keep the most armor, and it's a tricky one. And it's the reason why I like heavy mechs, because you can get a really maneuverable heavy mech. You can fill it up with with as much armor as it can take. You can make it the beating boy of the group. So rather than you getting annihilated by the enemy,
Got it.
you take him out into the front lines. You make him, brace with bulwark or whatever you need,
Gotcha.
or bulwark, I should say. And he's the punching boy. Your other mechs can be lighter armored.
Waiting for orders.
That strategy does work for me in the later game, but at the same time, you need two mechs that are going to be your shields, your front liners, because the levels get quite long. The actual missions take
What's up, boss?
they're not all quick missions. Some of them are quite long. So
Coordinates received.
you need to make sure that your mechs can survive. It's tricky. I do like it. It does give you just enough of, tactical thinking and planning, and use your core mechs as often as possible. Fair enough, there's a mech you want to capture.
Turret
Okay.
destroyed.
If you've got a full morale bar like we have, and you're struggling, you're an idiot. Start using your morale bar. It is so important to just go, right, okay, I core this vehicle. Sorry, this mech. Yep, core him. He's dead. Gone. Okay, next one. I honestly, I cannot tell you how
I'm reading
many
heavy damage
missions
to an
I
enemy
have
structure.
won simply because of coring enemies early on.
Good shot, Commander.
You know,
Enemy
so
structure down.
I've got 2 Orions. I really want an Orion for this playthrough. They're amazing. One of them has an AC-20, one of them has an AC-10,
Good to go.
and a load of lasers. Well, what I've done is, actually it's normally my character and Glitch. They bowl around in a pair, and they literally go, okay,
Here we
Glitch,
go.
fire. Okay, you've softened them up a little bit, thank you. Got rid of some of their evasion. Main character. Is that still standing? Motherfucker. Main character. Come here. Main character. Brilliant. Can you, and I'll literally, precision shot. Oh look. First round of combat, one of the enemy mechs is down. As long as it's not a heavy. If it's a heavy, no, it's not good enough. But if it's, a medium, a small, it's on its own. But a medium mech, some heavies, depending on what their role is,
Target building destroyed.
and it's just an unbelievable combo. You're just bowling around the battlefield going, how?
Standing by.
I'm annihilating everything. Can you hit anything from here? You can hit that. Fire!
Locked on.
I think that's the first shot he's
The
made.
LT commander. I'm coming in hot.
No, you can pick us up from right here. Really? I've got to get to the LZ? Why? Everything is dead. Where is the LZ? Are you fucking kidding me?
Got it. I read you, Commander. Moving out.
Coordinates received.
So yeah, the medium mechs are really fun to play with in the time allotted, the start of the game,
You
the
betcha.
mid to start game. I don't actually know how long the game goes on for, but mid to start, yeah, these are all great times to have medium mechs. As soon as the enemy starts bringing in heavies, you want to start capturing them. You want to start getting your group made out of heavies, and it's so enjoyable because you've got more options to play with. Although I do tend to go with a lot of heavy, medium lasers. Well done, Commander. Any remaining pirate forces will have nowhere to hide.
Mission successful.
So I'm not sure. I want to have a look. As some of you may know, I do tabletop RPGs on my channel every Tuesday and Thursday. I stream them over on Twitch, and it's just a bit of fun, bit of a laugh. But there is actually a BattleTech tabletop RPG, and I might have a look at it. I might check it out. We will see. But at the moment, we're doing. I'm GMing a Warhammer fantasy game. Wait. Oh, of course, yeah, there was no mechs. Oh, what the fuck? There was no mechs? Oh, look at the shit that we're getting. This is bullshit. Medium lasers, alright. So, essentially, I'm GMing a Warhammer fantasy game on Thursdays, and I'll be playing in a Dark Heresy 2nd edition game on Tuesdays. Oh, actually, and I play a D&D game on Wednesdays, but that one's not streamed. The public does not get to see that one. Wow, that was a quick mission. Losing our frames. So we took no damage. We took nothing really. So I'm going to risk it for the biscuit and do another one. So it's a 3-star. It's a straight up battle in the desert. I've never actually seen. Oh, Martian. Martian? Yeah, it is Martian. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. Not doing that one anyway. We'll do the 3-star. It's a straight up battle. Maybe we'll get a heavy mech. Yep, hang on. Engage the heavy mechs. Joy. Let us get a heavy mech. Give me a heavy mech. Am I happy with all of this? Do you know what? Hunchback, I like you. In fact, you've got the same armour. That's kind of amusing. I do like the Hunchback. But it's so slow at the moment. I'm going to take it out and I'm going to put the Griffin in. The Griffin must have more firepower as well. Yeah, it has. So basically each pip is 25. Just in case you didn't notice that. Each pip 25. Okay, that's good. But if you look, we've actually dropped 3 tons. Not 3 tons, 300 tons. We're in the 3 bracket. And this mission is a 3 bracket. Is it stars? Is it tonnage? Is it... Who fucking knows? It's the average difficulty, which seems to correlate to tonnage. So if there's 3 skulls, good chance of seeing heavy mechs. And when you load up your craft, you'll see that if you go with all medium mechs of 55 tons, oh look, it reaches the 3-star.
Command interface initiated.
You notice it more later on when you've got all heavy mechs, and you can blatantly see.
Right?
Oh, glitch, 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 glitch. We love you, glitch.
Affirmative.
You are our saviour, glitch, always. You're on rough terrain, I don't like that, but... hopefully we don't contact the enemy straight away. And admittedly, King Wolf does have a rangefinder plus, so we're getting more sight range, basically.
Got it.
So that should move them to their maximum movement.
No problem. On my way.
Don't know if it always does it, but...
I've got eyes on hostile reinforcements.
yes, a
They're
mech.
heading your way.
Come to me. Come to me, my
Warning.
precious.
Enemy
Oh,
sensor
yeah.
lock detected.
Sensor lock? Excuse me? They sensor locked me. Oh yeah. It's not very nice of them. Reserve.
Uh-huh.
So also, if you're running about and you put maximum... He guarded? Oh, it's a D. It's one with no armour. If you have a fast mech and you run around, build up loads of evasion, and you don't get shot at, reserve them. If you reserve them, they keep their evasion. So you've got a light mech, you've got the bonus to get more evasion, you charge round to be a decoy, and then no one shoots at you. Well, reserve. Wait until the very end, because at the very end you can move, and then, oh look, it's my turn again. So you can technically move, shoot them in the back, and then move again and get a full charge of... I haven't actually done that yet because I don't
Waiting
like
on you,
small
Commander.
mechs in like any way, shape or form. So I just don't. They're too risky.
We got that, guys.
Okay. We don't know what they are, which is kind of sad. How much armor do you have on your front? You have 120, sir. 120. Well, I tell you what. Glitch is just gonna open up.
Take this.
A few shots to the core. Oh, I don't like that. Okay. Nighthawk moving up. In the Kentaru. Like honestly, when I saw Kameya's Kentari the first time, I was just like, I want one, I want one, I want one. And now that I've got them, it's like, yeah, no, they're good. They're good. We're not going to be able to use them for that long. Do I go over precision shot? I probably should. You can do 50. Yeah, you should be able to do enough. So, to the core, please. Fire! One mech down.
Enemy mech destroyed.
And that's what I mean. You don't want that mech? Don't sit around wasting turns firing all your ammunition at a mech that you don't want. Just speed it up, get rid of it, move on. I've seen a lot of YouTubers who don't use that. They save it until the very end of the game and then they don't use it because they saved it and it wasn't needed. You're going to sprint. I want you to sprint.
Going full throttle.
I want to know what that is. We should wait for them to come to us, but I need to know. Oh my god. A PPC carrier?
Waiting for
Does it have triple PPCs? I mean, it doesn't matter if it does or doesn't. I need to kill it. So a PPC does 50 damage, 150 damage. Ooh. It's like, what? Fire!
Affirmative.
Hot damn.
Good stuff.
Let's do this.
Oh, that was the...
One more for the trashy.
Really? Huh. That's sad. Is he gonna run away? Oh no. So yeah, 150 damage with no overheat. That's fucking terrifying. So what have we got? What have we got? What have we got? We got a centaur and a griffin. So that was their heavy. Oh, for fuck's sake. Sadness. Sadness. So he's on rough terrain? Well, he's a bit of a numpty then, isn't he? Kintaro! Move up. And obliterate the enemy. You probably can't actually kill it unless everything hits, but have a go.
All weapons committed.
Yes. Let's destroy him. Oh no, you did.
Enemy mech destroyed.
And this is, again, I don't want to be, you know, I don't want to be a broken record here, but it makes sense, don't. And the thing is, I'm one of those wankers who will play a game and stockpile so many goods, so many potions, so much food, and it's to the point where you're like, I will never use all of this.
On my way.
The morale meter is very much the same. It's your consumable, but it always recharges. If you kill a mech, you're gonna get more back. So why not? Why not just go straight for the kill? Yeah, it makes sense to me. So soften them up a little bit, make sure that you can, and then the next person obliterates them. Ooh, they're being a bit sneaky. So the material field will help them. Not
Minor
enough.
damage, Commander. Nothing to see here.
You know, we take out the... We're going to get these missions done really quickly.
Standing by.
I was expecting much, much, much worse. No.
Got
King Wolf,
something you want done?
move your mech to there.
On the move.
I would like to see a mod to put left and right on the screen, because I do get confused with when they're turning around at the side, and because this is reversed. You know, if that was right and that was left, okay, I'd be easier to. It's reversed, so then I get confused. Yeah, I've lost a lot of good equipment from stupidity. So the Griffin. How much has it got there? 75. Yeah, do it.
Copy that.
I don't want another Griffin. I've got no interest in another Griffin.
Target eliminated.
And have we got enough to do another?
Yes.
We have. We have. Just in case we needed to, we could. You're going to come to there, not on rough terrain.
Moving to position.
Although, let's have a look. You did take... Yeah, you took a bit of a... Luckily, all the shots hit in different areas. Thankfully. Fire!
Firing.
Yeah, the material. It's going to play havoc with our sensors. Are you going to stay there? You are.
Damage is light.
Yes. Damage is minimal. Over here, get rid of some of your heat. If you move, you do get rid of heat. It does reduce it. It's just when you fire all your weapons, it goes back up. See? Kentaru.
Engaging target.
Let's hit him hard.
And now we're inspired.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
What can I do for you?
I mean, this dude's screwed. There's not really anything he can.
You betcha.
So I'm really looking forward to seeing, one, what the modders do with this game.
Roger that.
I'm looking forward to seeing if there's going to be any DLC. I'm looking forward to seeing if there's going to be, you know,
Critical hit.
excuse me, if there's going to be some,
Yes, Commander.
you know, free DLC, or, you know, if it's sold well enough for them to make another one. I really like the game. It's got its quirks and it's got its bits that are a bit, you know, frustrating.
Locking on target.
But yeah, I would very much like to see some add-ons. I have heard that they're going to bring out a patch to correct some
Standing by.
things, which I, for one, am quite looking forward to. I'd like to see
Confirmed.
So, with the knockdown effects, wow, a lot missed then. It's programmed in for the game to be like hit. It takes a long time for the knockdown effect to happen. That's programmed in. That's not a choice because the game can't handle it. They chose to have it do that, which is really weird. So I think they're bringing in a patch to correct that, so it'll be more immediate. I mean, they may have already brought in a small patch, because that seemed a lot
Engaging
quicker.
target.
But people have already modded it in. It's just I don't like adding
Enemy
in
mech
mods
destroyed.
willy-nilly. I've done bad things to other computers doing that.
Mission.
So I'm very much play it safe. Wait for Steam's workshop to have it done, and then okay, cool. No additional money this time. I think we've just got up to the allied status, which is good. You know, extra 15% payment on contracts, 10% discount. Well, they just don't like us anyway. No damage, no nothing. Nice bit of experience for our mech warriors. As for parts, crappy. Crappy is the word that I'm going to use for parts. I guess we'll take the 55s because they'll at least be worth money. Medium laser with plus accuracy. It's not horrific. The rest of this shit is though. Joy! Wow, we've had really bad luck. Really, really bad luck. Oh well. Can't always have all the goodies. That remaining dribble of coffee is going to be so cold and so minging, I refuse. I will not do it. Okay then guys, I think that is where we will leave this episode off. I hope you've enjoyed, and I look forward to seeing you next time. So, take care everyone, and as always, bye bye for now.